Today I'm going to cook chicken thighs. The reason I'm cooking chicken thighs is because they're cheap, tasty and they're dead easy. I'm going to use a tried and tested method today. I've cooked these a lot. What I always use is the Angus Oink sweet bones and butt dry rub, and then towards the end we glaze it with Glazed and Confused. This is right near the end, but luckily I've got to back up. So if we hit them with a little bit of oil, give it a bit of a rub, give this a shake. You can get this in smaller tubs. I always get it in a much larger tub because I use so much of it. It's got a really nice sweet taste with a little bit of a spicy kick. I'm sure if you've used Angus Oink before, you've probably used this rub because it's one of their most popular. It's been around for a while and it really gives the chicken some nice colour. Flip them over. Bit more oil on the skin side up. Looking like a proper YouTuber today with my black gloves. It's because I watched a video where some guy was like, you need to wash your hands in between every single process. I thought, sod that, I'll just put some gloves on. Don't go too heavy with this, but make sure you've got it all covered. Done. So all I've done here is make sure the vortex is in the middle, clear of tin foil in the middle because you want the air to come up through the vortex, and then put some tin foil around the edge because the chicken will drop a lot of juices, maybe create a flare up and prevent the barbecue from getting too messy. I don't tend to fill the vortex up too much because it gets hot AF. For this cook I'm using Weber briquettes. I'm kind of transitioning over to good quality lump wood at the moment. I've been using two different brands, but I've been cooking for years over Weber briquettes. In the vortex, I just find that maybe the briquettes don't get stupidly hot, which obviously the lump wood can. So it kind of helps me control the temperature a little bit because this is going to get hot, but controllably hot. I'm using the Weber kettle today. Two reasons. Number one, this cook can get a little bit messy. Despite putting the tin foil down underneath, the grease and fat can get down there and make a bit of a messy barbecue. So I don't really want to mess up my pride and joy, my Weber Summit Kamado. And number two, I bought the Weber Summit Kamado convincing myself it was going to replace the Weber Smoky Mountain and the Weber kettle. I later on convinced myself I was going to keep the kettle. So you've got to use it, haven't you? Important part of the cook. Get some cherry wood on there. Ooh. Told you it gets hot. So we'll let that grill warm up now. Give her a bit of a scrub. Get the thighs on. This barbecue's got so hot that the nice cherry red colour has gone now a maroon dark colour. Siri, set timer for 10 minutes. So to give you an idea, what I normally do is skin side up, skin side down, doesn't really matter, they get turned over at some point. So the first stint, 10 minutes, then I'll turn them over, do them for another 10 minutes, then what do I do? Hey! Dog's after the pigeons. Then what I'll probably do is turn them over again, skin side up, and give them a glaze. That glaze will go on for about 10 minutes, turn them over, glaze the underneath, another 10 minutes, normally done. Siri, set timer for 10 minutes. Siri, set timer for 10 minutes. Siri, set timer for 5 minutes. Just gonna go 5 minutes on this last stint because they look pretty well cooked already. Done. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh. Good to go. So just to clarify how easy that is, bit of dry rub, Angus Oink, sweet bones and butts I go for, sweet maple sugar combined with dark Java matter in a jive, or was it? It's sweet and it's spicy anyway. You can obviously use any rub that you like. And this Glazed the Confused. I've got a number of different barbecue sauces in the cupboard, but this is quite runny, little bit runnier than your average barbecue sauce, and it glazes. It just gives it that nice sheen, and it tastes amazing. I've been using this combination for 4 years, maybe, easy, maybe even 5 years. So dry rub, both sides, get it on your grill. I've never tried anything other than the vortex, so I can't tell you how different methods work. The vortex works extremely good for me. I bought that donkeys years ago. Can't even remember the name of the company I got it from. I think it was Pro Smoke, and it's lasted all that time. Some people use dog bowls, cut the tops off. I don't know how long they last, but this Pro Smoke one's lasted forever, and I've used it a lot. Get it on your grill, nice hot temperature, 10 minutes, flip them over, another 10 minutes, and then after that, give them a glaze, flip them over, another glaze, little 5-10 minutes towards the end, and you're done. These are never going to look as juicy as they taste, but oh, my mouth's watering. It's cheap and it's easy. Oh, they're bloody tasty. My wife isn't here at the moment, but if she was, she'd say make sure you do not make those chewing slushy noises on camera, so I'll keep it brief. You can hear crispy skin. It's got a really nice dark red charred, oh, I love chicken. Chicken thighs are by far the best. They're just so succulent. Perfectly cooked. Really moist. The smoke flavour penetrates enough to be in most bites. And you get sticky fingers. I've got a fridge and a freezer full of good meats, so I'm hoping this is going to be a fairly regular thing. Maybe see you in the next video, eh?